Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. But before I contribute to the motion for debate, I'd like to reiterate the call from this side in regards to the importance of having to consider the priorities of the people in this week's meeting. And having said that, Honourable Speaker, we were told late yesterday evening that this is an urgent Parliament sitting. And therefore, I believe that it would address urgent matters to the members of the public. And the pertaining issue that is a matter of urgency to the people right now is in regards to the government's plan in having to address the challenges brought about by COVID-19. And I support the call from members of this side of the House that have already spoken, and would implore the government side that it's not too late to consider those issues. There doesn't have to be a special business committee meeting. There is room in the current agenda, current order paper, whereby ministers responsible...
Point of order, Honourable Speaker.
Honourable members, there's a point of order.
Honourable Speaker, as the member moving the motion, I would like to actually seek your intervention to what happened in my previous debate and what's happening now. Honourable IG has clearly stated in this Parliament what actually transpired in the business committee. We are actually going to have another business committee. People can actually bring in their queries, questions, everything in the Parliament next week. So why are the members just deliberating on that point now and then? They need to stick to the reports. They need to actually respond to the debate that is before the Parliament.
I thank the Honourable Chairperson. Honourable members, you have the floor. Stick to the subject of the
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. And yes, I can hear you, Honourable Alvik, but we must be reminded that this is the people's house. This is where the people's issues of priority should be discussed. And what is the priority of our people right now is how are the government, what is the government's plan in having to address the challenges brought about by COVID-19. That is the matter of urgency with our people right now, Honourable Speaker. And there is room for the government side to amend that. They can bring in ministerial statements. The Honourable Prime Minister, the people are looking forward to hear from you, sir, to speak to the nation on what is the government's plan on having to address the challenges brought about by COVID-19. Honourable Attorney-General, the people are waiting to hear from you. How are the people going to put food on the table? Particularly, we've been hearing that there's going to be continuous lockdown. This is what the people want to hear, Honourable Speaker, and this is something that must be addressed by the government side.
Just stick to the subject for debate. You have the floor.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I believe the government has heard that, and they can respond to that through ministerial statements. It is not being childish, Honourable Attorney-General, it is not childish. This is what our people want to hear from the government side. This is what's priority to them. It is not childish. You do not care about the people. Honourable Speaker.
Just stick to what the agenda is.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. But before I move on to the report, their famous phrase is leaving no one behind. You have left a lot of people behind through this food distribution. How are you going to reach them? And this is one of their other famous words, is that unprecedented. There is unprecedented chaos in this food distribution channel, Honourable Speaker.